Jai Mohanji, and welcome everyone. Wonderful to see so many of you in the launch of the sacred Amrit process. I would like to just take this opportunity to welcome all of you and welcome our dear guest, Devi Mohan, who is here with us today. It is also hers and Mohanji's wedding anniversary today. Thank you so much, dear Devi. And happy birthday to your mom as well.
Thank you. Yes, I will tell her.
It's so amazing to see all of you here today. And it's such a great blessing, with the grace of Mohanji, that this process has come to be. And it really warms my heart. And I will talk later about the meditation itself after we experience it. But as Maheshwari had said, we are so blessed to have Devi with us today, especially on her special anniversary day. And it's so auspicious because it's Good Friday, which is such an auspicious time, and then it's also Devi's wedding anniversary, and that sacred bond of union, with Mohanji, as well as Friday is Lakshmi Day. So it's all a beautiful a time to celebrate together, and what an amazing way for Mohanji family to be here together and embrace this beautiful meditation process. So I don't want to speak too much about the process itself, but I just want to say that it's based on the sacredness of the Guru and how he helps us to transform our lives through self-introspection. And as we go on the journey with Mohanji, how he takes us deeper and deeper within ourselves to reach higher levels of consciousness. And we are so blessed to have Mohanji. I would like to dedicate this meditation, the sacred Amrit process, to Mohanji, who is the one who has inspired us. And I'd like to invite Devi Ji to speak a few moments, and then we'll go into the process. Thank you everybody for joining us. Welcome, Devi.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I'm generally really happy when anyone, dares to rely on your own connection with divine and to just bring through something that's for the benefit of all people, So I do hope more people, will, simply dig in, and allow yourself to be an instrument, because all of us have that divine within. And we are on a beautiful path. And so it's really, when Lakshmi first sent me this meditation, just for my input or something, a bit of consultancy, because I get the most experience, you could say, because I had a couple of processes that went through me, that were received through me. And I really love the idea. It's very beautiful. I think all of us who were at Kumbh Mela connected with that sacredness of Ganges, which goes like thousands of years back through the yugas. It's such a connecting point, because now is the time to bring through the frequency of golden age, and being at that sacred river and then incorporating that into meditative process is really, really beautiful. So I'm just so happy that you did that, and it's like a moment of inspiration. And I'm sure everybody's gonna enjoy it. Kumbh Mela had a host of special experiences to cherish and to, really enjoy for at the deepest level. For me, Kumbh Mela was really an eye-opener in many ways, and I've done so many different programs, and we went through so many pilgrimages with Mohanji over the years. But what I thought was really beautiful is the way that daily routine was happening, and how we created that unity in that space and experienced from morning till evening that togetherness, So people came in different phases. Some came, some went. And there was a full moon or moon eclipse, or I can't remember one of these, I know it was full moon, but I think it was also eclipse. I don't know, was it solar or lunar? And I did a yoga nidra on that day, and for me, that was like really one of the most powerful processes I've ever done. The way the energy came through, and so exciting, and we extend our barriers and things that we think we could never do, we actually get to do and experience. So that's the beauty of that grace of Guru Tattva and the Mohanji's presence, and Baba was really shining bright. And overall, I feel that whole experience of our community, and then comparing that with everything around, when you step outside, that energy was not there. It was not there, only within this bubble, So that was a big, it was a big message about the power of community, and that's what we are yet to see. MCBs are only beginning now, it's only at the starting point. But to experience the power of community and how we all contribute, how each person weaves in the energy. That's for me the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful insights from Kumbh Mela. So I'm so happy that you have brought in Ganges into this process, and I know everybody's going to enjoy it.
Before we start, I just want to thank a few people for this amazing opportunity, and everything actually happened so fast. So first, we like to thank Mohanji, for that, giving us the grace, giving us the empowerment to want to do something and make a difference in life. And I think we all are so blessed to have him. And then Devi ji, we thank you for your presence in our life as well. I would like to thank Maheshwari for, she was with me from the start of this process. She's been amazing as well. I'd like to thank Sejal, my brother, who helped us with the audio and getting things organized.
Nice.
I'd like to thank my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sarju, my grandparents as well. They are here watching. And I'd like to thank the Acharya board for their support and help in getting this done as well. And I'd like to thank Teya, Anya, and I'd like to thank Sangeet. At this point, he wouldn't know why I'm thanking him, but later on it would make sense. So I want to thank all of these people who have played a role in making this possible, and I wish you that you all enjoy the session and really connect deeply to Mohanji.
Hello, namaste, Jai Mohanji, everyone.
Jai Mohanji.
I am actually speechless. I have never got an opportunity to have a dip in the sacred water, but today, thanks to Mohanji, I could actually feel that I did the dips, and his presence and the golden light was all through. Like right now also, I can feel the radiation in my heart. My spine is totally activated. I'm speechless, and thank you so much. And just all my pranam to Mohanji at his lotus feet for giving me this experience. I'm just grateful for everything. Such a beautiful meditation. I was completely like, the moment you said, feel yourself sitting next to the sacred river. I'm in my daughter's room. She was by my side. I couldn't feel her, chuckles or anything. I was just on the side of the sacred river. And instead of Mohanji in front of me, I could feel him right next to me with his hand on my forehead, which was like, I don't know, like the feeling was amazing. I'm just speechless. Like, thank you so much. Really. Thank you.
I think it was such a beautiful process. I felt the same as Ash, feeling the depths, feeling the cleanses, feeling the negativity, the emotions release. And it also really, my heart expanded so much, and the connection with Mohanji was just so beautiful, so soft, so loving, so amazing, and I could just feel him in my heart, just fully present. And you mentioned something in the beginning, because I've been working towards something really hard and it's been really challenging, and I felt like a failure. I felt like, oh, I haven't achieved this. I've been working so hard. I thought I was working hard, and it's not, so I really felt that. But with His grace and with this meditation, and when you mentioned that, it released, it released. So I feel so much lighter and so blessed to have experienced this. So Jaimonji, thank you so much.
This is a very special day, as you mentioned, and it's a very special day for me too, because I finished today the 21 conscious capless breathing practicing days. So in these 21 days, a lot is released physically, emotionally, mentally, and I am surprised that exactly on the last day, this is coming to me. So I'm very grateful, and to me. This process felt like completely complete. It is so complete. And I've been to the Kumbh, so of course, then also you have this special, heart connection with this place. But like I think Ash was saying, you are bringing with this process, you're bringing this feeling to the world, and I'm very grateful for that. And then releasing all this stuffed emotions in the cells, and then being with the guru, being with that purity of that water, and praying for all your family, dear ones, loved ones, devis, devas. It's so complete. I was really, really enjoying it, and that's kind of special because normally I fall asleep during meditations, and I was very, very much alive now.
Yeah, so I felt a lot like relaxed and a lot lighter. And I would like to thank Lakshmi and the entire team for bringing this process on this auspicious day of Good Friday. So I felt like a lot got released from me, and towards the end I was feeling like a little bit chilly, as if I'm like when we take a dip in the cold water. And I was able to visualize like the river and the rising sun. So thank you so much once again for this process.
I was feeling really cold. I could get the sensation of, the whole head going into the water and stuff like that. I was also explaining to Lakshmi, there were times where I think because I was not feeling very well. So there was a lot of pains in the body. And maybe some of you also would experience a similar thing. And, you can also share later on. But I was not feeling well. So I was in the meditation, but I was not experiencing every single thing like step by step. But I was listening to the meditation. And basically throughout the session, I could feel different sensations in my body, like the freezing cold and stuff like that. But also something similar to what Sam had shared is that the different things that we tend to forget, or the certain experiences that we have, and by with the certain experience that we have, there's a certain emotion that is attached to it, and and then time goes on, time moves by, and then we end up not doing what we're supposed to do. So there's a lot of things that came to light as well, in terms of things that I would like to achieve, and moving ahead with those things. And I've basically, especially through the latter of the session, with the remembrance of the Guru loving you completely, the Amrit being poured in you, it was like a reminder, what, all of these external things and external voices, Sam, I can see you're also feeling a bit emotional, but these things don't matter. Other people's opinions don't matter. And maybe my negative opinion of myself does not matter. And it's only His love and that grace that's there. And that's basically what I need to move ahead in the steps going forward. So that was a great reminder for me. And I'm not sure if some of you know, but a few years ago, written and published Gems from the Master, which was a very special book for me. It was based on what I interpret of Mohanji's teachings. And after the session, I just felt so drawn to going and opening the book. So I went this morning actually, and I opened the book, and it was basically on a gem called Stay Clean. And it's very purposeful to me because it's basically on how we don't allow negative influences to affect our life. It was 13, 14 January, and it was the most amazing experience of my life. And some of you here, we've taken the dips together on that special day. And it was like the most amazing, like the grace that the Guru gives to each and every person. And there's so many hundreds of people, yet he makes you feel complete inside yourself. And that love that he gives you is just amazing. So then it was Mohanji's star birthday. I think it was on that weekend, 22nd, 23rd. And of course, I was back in South Africa, and I didn't plan to, because I planned myself in January, I'm going to the first trips, and then I had other commitments in February, so I was back home. And although I was here, I didn't feel separated from Mohanji. I felt like, although he's there celebrating his birthday, but he's right here inside my heart with me. So there's no separation. We're not far. So I was just so happy. And I was feeling the happiness of everybody celebrating there with him. And I was sitting and watching the live sessions. And that day, or was it a day or two before, I had a sort of like an injury to my foot. So I could not walk, and it was really extremely painful, that lightning pain that comes up your leg. And, so I was just sitting and sort of relaxing, and then also seeing the live session. And later that evening, so sometimes I meditate on the Guru, but I'm focusing on the breath and meditating. And I feel this like something coming through me, and I didn't understand what is going on. I can hear the words, and I can see a vision of something in front of me, and it's like downloading itself. And when something you want to like you kind of hold back, or you don't want to push it, but it wants to come out. No matter what you do, that whatever is going to come out. So I started feeling this, and I'm feeling the words, I'm feeling everything, and I'm like thinking, what is happening to me? So I just continued focusing on the breath, inhalation, exhalation, that's it. And this whole meditation came through like that. So it's not like I decided one day I want to share a meditation, or I want to make a process. That was never in my, I was happy with just a book that I've written, but I was not like saying I'm going to now do a process. It never happened that way. So now this thing started downloading through me. So now what do I do next? So the next thing I did was I said, okay, let me just write it down. Whatever's coming through, I still have that paper. And it was so fast that I didn't even write in my neat writing. I scribbled down what was coming through. And the next few days, it was Mahashivratri. So Mahashivratri, now again, it's that intense high energy times, on certain divine occasions. And I could feel that energy. And, again, I was sitting and minding my own business and meditating on the breath, just focusing on the breath. And it was Shivratri night, so very high energy, high intense. And, I planned to just spend that time with myself, just connecting to the Guru, connecting to Lord Shiva, connecting to Narayana. And then while I'm sitting, that meditation comes again. So it's like all what I saw the previous 2 days in Mohanji's star birthday, this whole thing is downloading through me, but in a more intense, fierce, faster way. So I was like, okay, no, I cannot wait now. So I was like, okay, let me record this. So on that night of Mahashivratri, this meditation first draft was recorded in the presence of Lord Shiva, in the presence of Mohanji. So it was a very sacred experience for me. So high energy times that this was happening. And on Hanuman Jayanti, the final draft was ready. The final audio was ready. This was amazing response from all of you. So I thank you, dearly for being here and experiencing this with me, and it's really been like completely amazing.
I was very quiet throughout right now when everybody was speaking, is because what was really good for me, because visiting that place of hurt and pain and releasing it. So I didn't want to speak at all because it felt really good, felt peaceful, you know. So, and sometimes, like, you know, the triggers take place, and then, you know, so it was really like revisiting Kumbh again. So thank you. And what a blessing. I just feel that all of us here are so blessed. So blessed. This is a blessing of the divine.
Yeah.
Came to you. The way it came was so beautiful. And also tremendous gratitude for you receiving it and sharing it. I think what is more important is how you received it, you put it together. So I think each one of us here, and I'm sure, you know, once we start talking about it, whenever you do it again, and I have to be honest, there were moments of distraction. You know, it's morning here, so everybody's trying to connect with you, what's going on. So, you know, I mean, there were moments when I would get distracted, but I was able to go back, you know. So it's an honest, you know, kind of a submission from me that I did get distracted because of the distractions being the morning hours. But I don't know, I just, initially I didn't feel like speaking. So I was enjoying the peace and the calm. So thank you. Very blessed, a lot of gratitude, much gratitude to our Guru Mohanji and to both of you. Thank you.